and my colleagues. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the Diksharamba program at MIT College of Management. Congratulations to our new students. Why? For your achievements. Some of you have just completed your higher secondary education, while others have recently graduated. This marks a significant milestone in your life. Today marks the beginning of transformative journey offering numerous opportunity for personal and professional growth which will help you achieve another significant milestone in your life. You have chosen an institute known for its commitment to excellence, innovation, and holistic development. At MIT College of Management, our mission goes beyond imparting knowledge. We are committed to fostering critical thinking, leadership skills, and ethical values. Our Diksharamba program, which began on 8 August, will be completed by 7-day skill bridge program designed to help you to set your goal and that goal you can achieve within this midterm journey. Please, dear student, remember that you are supported by the dedicated team of faculty and staff who are here to guide and mentor you. We encourage you to achieve or we are encourage you to actively engage in the Diksharamba and Skill Bridge program, which will really help you to achieve your goal. I urge you to set ambitious goal for yourself. Whether this goal involve achieving top grade in your program or assuming leadership role in student organization, participating in co-curricular, extra-co-curricular activities, or conducting research, yeah, launching startup or entrepreneurship. But dear students, you must have both. So we are expecting within this Diksharamba journey, everyone has a goal. Dear student, stick to goal. There will be a failure, but never give up. We will work together to achieve your goal. Remember that your time here is an investment in your future. Experience contributing to your development. MIT College of Management provide holistic education that combine rigorous academic with practical exposure, supported by our esteemed faculty and advocacy. You will also benefit from diverse opportunity such as workshop, seminar, lecture by industry expert, industrial visit, live project, dissertation, and participation in our Atal Incubation Center, Sports Club, Research and Consultancy Cell, Startup and Innovation Cell. Dear students, participate actively in your class discussion, collaborate with your peers, and seek guidance from our expert faculty. At the same time, balance your academic with your physical fitness, emotional, and social well being. Engage yourself in a club activities to enrich your college experience while maintaining minimum classroom attendance of 75%. Please remember We have to maintain at any cost 75% attendance for our academic. In conclusion, I'm excited to about your journey at Midcom. You will face challenges, but they will bring rewards. Embark opportunity, handle obstacles with determination, and seek help when you need it. I wish you all a great academic year. Let's mark it memorable. Thank you for being here. We look forward to an inspiring year with you. I will end with the quote: Education is true wealth. Education is true wealth. Gain knowledge and do something good for society. Do something good for society. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your motivational words. To provide you with a comprehensive overview of our academic structure, I now invite Dr. Ashwini Joshi, ma'am, to introduce the heads of our various departments of PG.
Thank you, Pinky ma'am. Thank you, Sangeeta ma'am, for your encouraging speech for the students. Good morning. We are indeed thrilled to have you join our vibrant Midcom community. To help you get settled in, we'd like to introduce you to some of the key people who will be supporting you throughout your time here. They are pillars on which the foundation of Midcom stands. I, Dr. Ashwini Joshi, Associate Professor, take the privilege in introducing the postgraduate department and its torchbearers. Remember, your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. Do it well with their guidance and support. May I request the technical team to please play the PPT? Yes. Welcome to the PG department, that is the postgraduate department. Let us start with Dr. Sunita Karad, madam. She is the Executive Director of MIT ADT University, Dean Midcom and ICT. She is a visionary leader with a strong commitment to academic excellence and student success. She plays a crucial role in shaping the future of our budding entrepreneurs, technocrats, and management professionals. She works along with her strong team members. We have Dr. Chabi Sinha, madam, Professor and Dean Midcom. Dr. Sangeeta Punde, ma'am, Associate Professor and Principal of Midcom. Dr. Vijaya Gondane, madam, Associate Professor. She is the PG Head and the Head of Department of Port and Shipping Management and Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Dr. Geeta Rao, Associate Professor, she is the Head Research and Development. She will be guiding you for your research on the work. Dr. Archana N. Singh, Madam, Professor. She is the Head of the Department of Hospital and Healthcare Management Department. Dr. Prabhat Kumar, he is an Associate Professor and the Head of Department of Human Resource Management. Dr. Ashok Todmal, sir, he is the Head of the Department of Agri and Food Business Management. Professor Asha O, she is an adjunct professor and she is the Head of Project and Construction Management, having MBA as well as MTech department. Dr. Alkavati Maktoum, Madam, she is the Head of the Department of MCA. Dr. Jitendra Kumar Sharma, he is the Coordinator of Executive MBA. Professor Mandar Brahme, sir, he is the Head of Discipline. So we have to be very attentive to what he says regarding the uniform and the discipline at our campus. Mr. Moin Sayed, sir, he is coordinator of the Mentor Mentee program. So if you have any issues, academic, non-academic, you can contact your respective mentors and Moin sir will be taking care of the entire program. Now we'll be seeing the class teachers of the first year PG courses. Dr. Padmakar Sare sir is the class teacher of MBA Semester 1 Division A, which is the marketing class. Dr. Deepak Sahu sir, he is the class teacher of MBA Sem 1 Division B, which is FinTech. Dr. Neeraj Saxena sir, he is the class teacher of MBA Division 1, Division C, Semester 1, Division C, again of Finance. Dr. Pallavi Badre madam, she is the class teacher of Division D, which has HR students as well as logistics and supply chain management students. Professor Priya Gaure ma'am, she is the class teacher of MBA Sem 1 Division E, which consists of international business, hospital and healthcare management, and port and shipping management. Dr. Subhas Mahapatra sir, he is the class teacher of MBA Division F, which has digital marketing and business analytics as a specialization. Dr. Ritesh Watharkar sir, he is a class teacher of Division G, that is Agri and Food Business Management. Professor Khushbu Karukar, she is the class teacher of MCA Cloud Computing. Professor Hanif Kha Pathan sir, he is the class teacher of Data Science, that is Division B, MCA. Professor Swapnil Sharma, he is the class teacher of MBA Sem 1 PCM, that is Project and Construction Management. Professor Pranjali Kulkarni, she is the class teacher of MTech Sem 1, again Project and Construction Management. So these were the teaching staff and the heads of the departments. These are the non-teaching staff for which we will be needing them for the smooth conduct of our documentation, fees and other related matters. Mr. Devendra Singh Taryal, he is the head administration. Ms. Sheetal Sonkamre madam, she is the head HR. Mr. Arjun Kale sir, he is the placement head. So all our live projects, internships and placements will be taken care of by the placement department under the leadership of Mr. Arjun Kale and the HODs. These are the student coordinators of PG Sem 1. So for any issues, you have to contact them. It is Ms. Dipali Zadap madam and Sharyu Aher madam. In the administrative staff, we have Varsha Burgute ma'am, Sneha Inani madam and Mr. Amol Patay. They sit in the first cubicle where the student section sits. The accounts department, for your fee concerns, we have Mr. Ninat Naik and Swati Shirsagar madam. Technical personnel, Mr. Satish Bhosle sir and Mr. Nitin Shinde sir. Thank you. This was the postgraduate department and its introduction. Over to you.
Can we please have a bigger round of applause? Thank you so much. That was really nice. I thank Dr. Ashwini Joshi ma'am for this wonderful overview. May I now invite Professor Rupa Raval ma'am to give the comprehensive overview for the UG section.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor Pinky. Mr. Satish, can I have the slide, please? Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I remember. With great pride and honor and privilege, I, Professor Rupa Raval, Head of the Department BCom and TY BBA Coordinator, welcome all the young going graduates who is going to come for the first time to the induction program. Next slide, please. We begin with Dr. Dipti Tulpule ma'am. She is the undergraduate head, almost having around 25 years of experience in teaching and corporate. We next have Dr. Ashwin Thomas sir, BCA head, having more than 17 years of experience. Professor Rupa Raval, BCom head, TY BBA coordinator, more than 19 years of experience. Dr. Sheetal Patil, exam head, more than 23 years of experience. Professor Pinky Bansal, FY coordinator and class teacher of FY A division, more than 15 years of experience. Dr. Pushpalata Patil, class teacher of FY B division, more than 15 years of experience. Professor Lavina Bhatia, class teacher of FY division C, more than 8 years of experience. Dr. Anamika Kumari, class teacher, FY Division D. She has more than 7 years of experience. Professor Jayashree Murekar, class teacher of FY Division A, more than 4 years of experience. Professor Trupti Tasgaokar, class teacher of FY Division B, more than 7 years of experience. We have the FY student coordinator, Mr. Kunal Lade, more than 7 years of experience in administration. We have Mr. Rajesh Zadar sir, more than 14 years of experience, FYBCA student coordinator. Thank you so much. Happy learning. May we have a big hand of applause, please?
Thank you, Rupa ma'am, for that wonderful introduction of our faculties. To ensure a smooth academic journey, it is essential to understand the guidelines and expectations. Dr. Chabisina ma'am and Dr. Sangita Funde ma'am will now present our college rule book. May I invite both of them to please present the rule book?
Very good morning. Very good morning to all of you. I didn't hear anything. Can we have a very good morning? Still not 100%. Yes? Very good morning to all of you. Okay, better. So I am privileged to stand before you and share with you the rule book that we have distributed also to all of you, and also to share some of the key points of that rule book. And before I start, I just want to share with you all that why this session is arranged, right? Any organization is known for its discipline. You pick up any great organization, and I'm talking about learning organizations right now, any institution of higher learning is known for its discipline. You'll all agree with me? Yes? And therefore, at Midcom, we take rules very seriously. And when we are sharing, we want to ensure that from day one, which is today that you all are in, we communicate what we expect from you so that you are able to understand how you have to conduct yourself, because now you are part of Midcom. You are part of Midcom family, right? So therefore, it is very, very essential you understand what is it that we expect from you, and you accordingly conduct yourself. Yes? So please take all these points in that spirit, and don't give us a chance where we are able to penalize you for not following these rules. So with this briefing, let me start with my presentation, and when I start, I welcome you all to the ninth Diksharam program of Midcom. So, what you can expect from us? So, before I start by what we can expect from you, what you can expect from us, right? So, as you have seen from the previous presentation, that we have an excellent resource of faculty and staff, right? So, along with that, what is it that we are going to, commit ourselves to offer you is in terms of an NEP implemented quality education. So, whichever course you have enrolled in, we have aligned those courses with the late NEP implementation. And I hope you all know what is the full form of NEP. Yes, any one of you? What is NEP? Anyone? Can you just raise your hand and tell me the full form? Okay. National Education Policy, right? The government of India has implemented NEP guidelines, right? And they have shared it with all the institutions of higher education. And we at Bitcom are already aligning our courses as per NEP. Second is industry relevant skills. So, whatever industry is expecting that you should be having, we have taken cognizance of that. We have incorporated that as part of the 2 year journey for the post graduation and the 3 year journey for the undergrads. So, that is already incorporated. So, we are trying to make you corporate ready. And that is a huge commitment that you can expect from us, right? Experienced faculty. As I already mentioned in the previous presentation, the faculty that you will be teaching you will be having a great mix of working in the corporate world as also in the academic world. So you stand to benefit from their rich experience. Then innovative learning methods. We understand that teaching has to be a combination of different components, and we have incorporated that as part of our teaching. So you will get the benefit of that with respect to the subjects that will be taught to you. Research opportunities. Sorry, I missed one. Sorry, research opportunities. So now at Midcom, we take research very seriously. We try to hone your research skills, right? We try to ensure that you are able to undertake research, right? And further to that, we also support you in publication of those research work. So we at Midcom would like that you all can start putting, what you have, presented or published, in your CV, and that is where we have already aligned our some sessions, and there are some activities, and it's part of a planner which is already there in your rule book. Then we talk about career support, right? So career support entails a huge plethora of activities, and that is properly, structured and presented, and you will be part of that, right? And in my, in the presentation which the placement, team will be giving, you will get to know more about these activities. State of the art facilities. We at Midcom, right, will provide you the best of the infrastructure that you can think of, and that will be a great input in your learning process. When we talk about collaborative environment, right, so collaboration with all the people with whom you will be dealing with, right, is what you can expect from us. Value-added courses, we have a huge list of value-added courses which will be, covered as part of your teaching. The global perspective, right? We teach, the subjects with a global perspective, and also we want to ensure that some of you who want to, go in for higher education, or who would like to, acquire, a degree from outside India, we are also lining up some collaborations with that. So that kind of a platform we will also be providing to you in due course of time. Entrepreneurship skill development, right? Another very important area. We at Midcom, also acknowledge the fact that some of you would like to be entrepreneurs, and therefore that kind of training and that kind of platform also is provided while you are here, undertaking your course, right? And therefore you will find that, any idea that you may have, right, once you share that, right, the guidance, the mentoring provided will help you actually take that idea to the final stage and see that it is actually, culminated into something which you would have never thought of otherwise. So you can see from what you can expect from us is a lot of things, and when we write there, we stand committed to each and every point that is mentioned in that slide, right? Now, the important thing is that you have to take advantage of that, right? We are there to provide you. The onus is on you to take advantage of what all we are providing you here. And that is the reason why this slide was kept as the first one, that we here at Midcom are committed to see that you completely transform yourself in your academic journey while you are with Midcom, that you are actually able to transform yourself into a winning personality, right? So in that pursuit, you can expect these things from us, but as I've said, we also would expect certain things from you. So what are those things? Let us take that one by one, and let us understand that. So what we can expect from you, first and foremost, as I've mentioned in my art, is discipline. Discipline to me is the most important
relevant in any academic organization, right, of higher learning. So discipline for management students is essential for their academic and professional development. It involves maintaining a structured approach, right, to studies, adhering to deadlines, and upholding ethical standards, right? Discipline helps management students develop strong time management, organizational and leadership skills, which are crucial for their future careers in business and management. It ensures they stay focused, achieve their goals, and function effectively in team settings and professional environment. So this is how we are looking at discipline, but how does this percolate down at your level? Let us also understand that. So what the first thing that we expect is that each one of you, it is compulsory to be carrying, your I card. You have to wear your I card, right, which will be given to you by the college, right? So after admission, each student is issued an identity card. Students have to carry their I card without fail during their presence in MIT ADT University campus. So your identity is through this I card, right? And therefore, if you are carrying this I card, you will be identified as an MIT ADT. So no questions asked, no arguments. It is compulsory to carry I card. Second is academics. The university campus main gate and hostel gate will remain closed from 9:30 p.m. till morning 5:30 a.m. Again, we have to adhere to the rules which are mentioned for all of us, right? So you cannot be coming late and then arguing at the gate with the security guard saying that I took permission, or I was late because of XYZ reasons. No questions asked. Am I clear? So the main gate timing is the second very important thing, and why we are emphasizing is we get complaints on all these issues, right? And when at the university gate something happens and we are contacted, right? It doesn't give a good impression that we get to know that those are from MIDCOM. So to ensure that there is no such cases reported, we are here to share with you the guidelines that please follow them, right, completely. Then students' enrollment number. Once the document is verified, the student will receive an enrollment number which remains with the student till the completion of the program. So this enrollment number is a unique number given to each one of you, right? And that stays with you during your entire completion of the program. Next is violation norms of eligibility. Admission of the student gets automatically terminated once you don't meet the eligibility norms. Students cannot challenge the decision of management there. So I'm sure you all have been told during the past, during the admission counseling time as well, that there are certain norms of eligibility for each one of you, right? So in case you're not able to produce the document to confirm your eligibility, right, the decision of the management to terminate your admission is final and it cannot be questioned. Then the next is ERP login. Once the student admission is done to the program, the student will be given ERP student portal login ID and password. So you all would get the benefit of having your own unique ID and password, which you can use to check whatever is being uploaded on ERP for you all. So that's a benefit you are getting as part of being with MIDCOM, that each one of you will be having a separate ERP login. 100% participation is required in all events as outlined in the MIDCOM activity planner. Now what is this MIDCOM activity planner? Each one of you is given a hard copy of the rule book, right? There we have published the activity planners, which is nothing but what we plan to do in the entire 1 year of each one of you in all these events. And the reason why we are saying is when you participate actively in these events is when you also transform your personality. It is not that we are just saying it because we have to just put a tick there. It is for your benefit that you will get to see, right, different aspects. And learning comes when you actively participate in all the activities, that are already planned for you all. Then the next very important aspect is efficient utilization of library and computer lab and the English language lab. So we at MITCOM would like that you utilize the resources, the knowledge resources that are provided to you with respect to library, right, with respect to the computer lab, right, and the English language lab. So, when you utilize these efficiently is where, as I've said, it starts impacting your personality in a manner that, you will also find that, people have started noticing that change in you. So the change comes when you start becoming active in utilizing all the resources that MITCOM provides, and this will also be considered for your internal evaluation. So, participation in all the events, right, will be considered for your internal evaluation. There are separate components for that as part of your internal evaluation, and that is therefore also very important for you to score marks, right, on these. Attendance. I think Dr. Sangeeta Kunde ma'am touched upon this in her welcome address, right, that we at MITCOM take attendance very seriously. So 75% attendance is mandatory for all the students. Now you may say that ma'am, some emergencies may come, right? Some unforeseen circumstances may happen. Yes, they may happen, but we have factored that in the balance 25%. Right? So anything that you are not able to do, for which you are not able to attend, which is unavoidable, has to be reflected in the balance 25%. 75% attendance is absolutely mandatory. I hope I have communicated, and I hope everybody sitting here has heard me right. Yes or no? Yes? 75% attendance is mandatory for all courses of MITCOM. No questions asked, no argument. And for the balance 25% that you are not able to attend, you have to provide us proof. Proof of why you were not able to attend. And again, there is a process we have mentioned there, that non-reporting from the last 3 days, you have to report to the class teacher. So each one of you is assigned a class teacher, which is also presented, right? Then non-reporting for last 5 days, it has to be reported to the respective head. If you are in UG course, to the UG head. If you are enrolled for a PG course, to the PG head. Non-reporting for last 7 days, you have to report to the admin head. Non-reporting for last 10 days, the reporting has to be to the director. And non-reporting for last 15 days, right, he or she will get a detention letter from college. So don't let a situation like this come where you actually receive a detention letter from college, right? Understand what is it that you're expecting, and please adhere to these rules, right? And these rules remain uniformly, applicable to all the students of MITCOM. And this is something you have to know it from today onwards, from the first day that we are here as part of this ceremony, right? Rules regarding leave. So in case of any situation arises, right, we also understand that, and we have identified some of those valid reasons. So the valid reasons could be absence due to serious medical condition. You could be critically ill, something could have happened to you, right? We understand that. So you have to ensure you reach out, right? And if you are not in a position, somebody from your family has to reach out to us and inform, right? Inform to whom? The first point of contact remains the class teacher. right? Not informing is not an option. Am I clear to everybody? Yes, no? Please start responding to what I'm asking. Is it yes? Have you understood this point? Yes? Very, very important. And why we're emphasizing is we get some cases like this where the student may not have even thought of reporting to college. We are not able to understand why. It is the onus is on you. Something has happened to you. If you are not in a position, we understand that. Somebody from your family can reach out to us, right? Any unforeseen situation, as I mentioned, some death in the family, we understand that may require you to be present, but please inform, right? All these conditions can happen to any one of us as well, right? It's not just with students. So we have to see that there are certain rules that need to be followed, and in those conditions which are valid reasons which we have defined, the second one was death in the family, and the third could be a family celebration, like a marriage in the family, maybe of a sibling, for which the student's presence is unavoidable. In such situations, to avail leave, a written application has to be produced at least 2 days in advance to the class teacher, right? Exceptions are only in cases of medical emergency. Because yes, a medical emergency doesn't come planned. We understand that. Only exception is in case of medical emergency. Right? Sanction of leave doesn't mean that the attendance for the leave period is counted. It is to be adjusted in the balance, 25% allowed as per the attendance policy. Again, very, very important point, which is the reason why we have underlined that. So the balance 25% is where you have to adjust these. Am I clear? Yes, no? Not heard. Yes? Is this point clear to all of you? Can we have a louder yes? Okay, thank you. No student shall extend the leave or overstay the sanctioned period of leave without permission. Very, very important, students, to understand that when you are with us, right, you have to follow this, and in case you're not able to attend, we have to know the reason, right, and it has to be informed. Uniform dress code. Again, at Midcom, we take uniform very seriously. And the reason is very simple, students. The institution is known for the way students conduct themselves with respect to dress. Any good institution, right, you take, you will find that students, your discipline is reflected in the way they dress, right, and in the way they follow the rules related to dress code. So we at Midcom take it seriously, right? The discipline head will ensure that in case you do not follow this, right, you will be penalized, no questions asked. No excuses to be entertained. Am I clear? Now what could be the dress code? Right, so every Monday and Thursday is marked as uniform day. Right? Every Monday and Thursday is marked as uniform day. Formal dress code for the rest of the day. So please read this carefully. No jeans, t-shirt, sports shoes is allowed. Right? Students residing inside the campus have to follow proper dress code. Provocative dresses are strictly prohibited. So please understand that, as a student, it is incumbent on you to ensure that you adhere to these, rules which are mentioned, right, with respect to the dress code, right? The boys/girls, navy blue trousers, white full shirt, maroon color tie, and white socks and black formal shoes. Students who will not comply with the above instructions will be imposed a penalty of rupees 50 for the first time, rupees 100 for the second time, and 150 for the third time. So now you decide whether you want to pay the fine or you want to be properly dressed. But as I've said, right, it is a reflection of your, discipline that you adhere to these dress codes. Okay, so these are also, if the fine paid third time, incidents get reported to the class teacher, for the fifth time to the UGPG head, seventh time it is reported to the admin head, and 10th time if you're paying the fees, the incident gets reported to the director, right? So, you need to understand that we, take this very seriously, and we keep, recording of how many times also you have paid the fine. And no uniform 15th time and onwards, removed from placement and not allowed to appear for the university exam. So there cannot be a stronger penalty than this. When you are removed from the entire placement process and you will not be allowed to also appear for the university exam. So please understand the seriousness of this particular rule, and please don't give us a chance that we penalize you. So now we move to the next section. These were the rules, right, that have to be followed. Now at the university level, there is a student code of conduct, which you can see is a document which is part of the MIT ADT University Student Code of Conduct Policy, right? So some important points from that also we like to share. So MITCOM requires all students to act as responsible citizens and members of the higher education academic community. Each student should know, observe, abide by and adhere to the university's student code of conduct, rules and guidelines. These code of conduct shall apply to all constituents of the university and all its premises, whether academic, residential, playgrounds, canteen or any other premise of the university, right? Whether located within the campus or outside, and should be and to all means of transportation of students, whether public or private, accessed by students for the pursuit of studies in the university. So these rules or this code of conduct that I'm talking about is to be applied anywhere that you are, as I mentioned, it's not just within the college, also in a hostel if you're staying, in a canteen, in a playground, whether part of any transportation service, everywhere these would be applicable. So in that, the general conduct. So the general conduct is the etiquette that we expect from you, right? Appropriate professional behavior expected from student, which naturally implies not walking in and out of class. Very, very important, right? So when you are attending a class, your class is not like a retail store. You can walk in anytime or walk out, right? It is very strictly to be adhered. You have to be in the class before the class time starts, right? And you cannot walk in and out of the class. And a second very important thing, making phone calls and use of mobile phones during classes, both theory and practical, is not permitted. The reason why we have put it there is because students think that they can sit in the class and they can make use of mobile. So, the first and foremost thing that comes to my mind is it is a disregard to the faculty, that you don't even know that how you have to conduct yourself. So mobiles have to be used responsibly, right? You cannot make a phone call, right? Or you cannot use mobile phones while the class is on. Am I clear? Yes? Now you may say, ma'am, some emergency calls may come. If an emergency comes, can emergency come all the time? Emergencies don't come like regularly, right? They may come once, right? At that time, you can professionally communicate to the faculty, right? You can step out of the class take the call and then come back. That is understandable. But as I've said, making it as a regular habit is not acceptable. Am I clear to all of you? Why we are saying is we have experienced that how students are not taking full advantage of the lectures, right, by ensuring that they make use of mobile phones, and we will not, it is not acceptable as part of midcom. Timeliness, very, very critical. All the students are expected to arrive on time for all classes, seminars, workshops, as well as any event organized by the university. The first class at midcom starts at 8:30 a.m. We expect students to be present for all the classes, not just start the day with the second class. You have to be present. If it's at 8:30, you have to be present at least 5 minutes before the class time. Am I clear? Yes? So you cannot walk in at 9:30 saying that, ma'am, 8:30 is not acceptable. I cannot come at 8:30. That's not acceptable. Am I clear? Yes, no? I didn't hear anything. So I hope you're understanding that we are expecting these things from you, and those have to be, the conduct has to be in alignment with these. Then of course there are some general conduct as well, which are also mentioned in the student code of conduct policy. You cannot be posting promotional posters on the doors of within the campus anywhere, right, where it is not authorized, where you're not authorized to do. So you cannot post any promotional poster, right? You have to switch off lights and fans, as the last one if you're leaving, right? Whether it's your classroom or a lab, right? Students also have to keep the premises neat and clean. Again, the onus is on you, right? Do not discard coffee mugs or water bottles anywhere on the MIT ADT University premises, right? You have to know where to dispose it of, and you have to show responsible behavior there. This is the least we expect from you. Policy on eatables and drinks. Consuming and possessing tobacco, alcohol, smoking is strictly prohibited. We have signboards in the campus which says that this is a no tobacco campus, right? So we have to also understand that there is zero tolerance on consuming or possessing, even possessing of tobacco, alcohol or smoking is strictly prohibited. You will be penalized even if you are possessing, right? And then you cannot say, I was just carrying it with me, but I was not consuming it. Nobody is going to believe you. Am I clear? So consuming and possessing of tobacco, alcohol, smoking is strictly prohibited. The possession, use, distribution or sale of illegal drugs in any form or quantity is absolutely prohibited on institutional premises and will result in immediate and severe disciplinary action. And I'll talk about what kind of action, right, we could have towards the end of my presentation. Again, theft or unauthorized use of property. Theft or abuse of universities' electronic resources such as computer and electronic communication facilities, systems and services which include unauthorized entry, use, tamper of university property or facilities, private residences of staff / professors, etc., offices, classrooms, computer networks, and other restricted facilities and interference with the work of others is punishable. Again, we have cameras installed all over the premises, and therefore, with the proof that we have, right, you will not even be given a chance, right? You will, the punishment will be communicated to you and to your parents. So please understand that theft or unauthorized use of property is again absolutely not acceptable. Zero tolerance on that. Am I clear? also on harassment, right? So indulging, if any student is seen as indulging in any form of harassment which is defined as conduct that is severe and motivated on the basis of a person's race, color, national or ethnic origin, citizenship, sex, religion, age, gender, marital status, ancestry, physical or mental disability or a medical condition. So again, our university takes harassment very seriously. There is zero tolerance to harassment. In order to support such cases, we have at MITCOM a grievance cell. Now this is very important for all of you to know that the MITCOM as per the guidelines of the university is running a grievance cell where if you have any grievance, you can approach these members. This is also displayed on our premises with the names and the numbers and the email IDs mentioned of those who are part of the student grievance redressal committee. And as you can see there, there are already 6 members, Dr. Sangeeta Kunde ma'am as the chairman, myself, Dr. Ashwini Joshi ma'am, Dr. Vijaya Gondale ma'am, Dr. Deepthi Tulpale ma'am, and Dr. Prabhat Kumar sir. All of them are part of the student grievance redressal committee. Again, to ensure that there is no issue of women's sexual harassment, there is a separate women's sexual harassment committee at MITCOM. Again, this is displayed on the premises of MITCOM where the numbers, the names, the numbers, the email IDs are mentioned, Again, very important for students, to know about these, because in case of any such incident that you are facing, it is best to reach out to these members at the earliest. We at MITCOM have a zero tolerance policy on ragging, So we take this very seriously. Again, no ragging, as I mentioned, ragging is an offense which is punishable by law, resulting in imprisonment and / or a penalty. And these are the guidelines of the Supreme Court that we adhere to. So we are a no ragging zone and a zero tolerance on ragging. And there are anti-ragging policy which is mentioned, Again, that amounts to any form of ragging that you can think of, is to be considered, and it is a zero tolerance. The school prohibits any member of the faculty, staff, student body from harassing or discriminating against any who are currently admitted, including sexual harassment, sexual orientation, ethnic origin, religion, age, or physical or mental disability. Verbal abuse, threats of violence, persistent and unwanted contact, including phone calls or email messages, are considered harassment and are unacceptable. All cases of reported harassment are taken very seriously. The disciplinary council determines whether the reported conduct impedes a person's educational work or social activity. So, coming to what the policy says with respect to the actions. So, actions could be any one of these that you will see here, depending on the severity of the case, So, it could include cancellation of admission. It could include suspension from attending classes. It could include withholding or withdrawing scholarship, fellowship, and other benefits. It could include debarring from appearing in any test or exam, withholding results, debarring from representing the institution in any national or international event, suspension, expulsion from the hostel, rustication from the institution for periods varying from 1 to 4 semesters or equivalent, and last but not the least is expulsion from the institution and consequent debarring from admission to any other institution. So depending on the severity of the case, we have, the policy guidelines, are also very clear on what should be the action taken. as I've said, at Midcom also we have an anti-ragging committee. Again, their names are displayed on the premises, right, where we have these 6 members with their contact numbers and the email IDs mentioned. Please reach out to them in case of any such thing that you may be going through. Now talking about academic integrity, right? What is academic integrity? Academic integrity is that you are sincerely pursuing your course, right? You are not just copy pasting, right? You are genuinely putting in efforts in whatever assignments are given to you, right? And also ensuring that you are not indulging in any kind of cheating, right? Cheating more relevant for the examination point of view as well. So any copy pasting, right, or cheating, right, is something which will not be reflected as being, pursuing academic integrity. So the university has again guidelines as part of their student code of conduct on academic integrity. The university believes that all academic work, right, should make a contribution and should be appropriately acknowledged. So if you are referring to some work, right, it has to be acknowledged whose work you are referring. You cannot steal somebody's idea and claim it's my own. If you are referring to some work, you have to refer to from where you have got that idea, right, whose idea was it, where was it published, and then you have to further from there, right? So that is what we at Midcom also take it very seriously, right? Cheating incidents, again, is no tolerance on that, right? And in the presentation which will be given by the examination head, she'll be talking about the various kinds of penalties that come with cheating, right? Copying in an exam, as I've said, or plagiarism is not acceptable. Actions I've already mentioned, right? These are the actions which will be taken for the misconduct that is shown, right? And again, as I've said, these are taken very seriously. With these words, I brings to the end of my presentation on rule book. I hope, we can expect these things will be adhered by you all, right? And you will not give us a chance to penalize you. So with these words, thank you very much for patient listening, and I'll end my presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you, madam, for clearing the rules and regulations very nicely. And we expect all students to adhere to them for a harmonious academic environment. Let's move forward. Midcom offers excess of opportunities for students to explore their passion and develop their skills. Professor Dr. Archana Singh madam will now shed light on the various chairs and clubs available. Apart from that, madam will also shed light on Kriya. We would like to welcome ma'am on the stage. Thank you, Kalpana ma'am. Can we have the PPTs, please? Good morning, all of you. Can we have a louder one? Good morning, all of you. That sounds better. Okay. So, this is something which is interesting for you. I know lots of rules, regulations which we have to adhere and we have to follow, which Dean Ma'am was just taking up. Now something interesting which will really interest you is we have MIT College of Management as well as MIT University. We have chairs and we have clubs. So I will be just running you through what are chairs, what are the concepts of the chairs, and what are clubs, and how you will be part of the clubs, and how you can benefit out of both of the activities. So I, Archana Singh, will be taking you through this. The whole 2 years we will be working on it, and yes, you'll learn a lot from it. Ashwini sir, can we move to the next slide? So what are we going to do here? We'll be seeing the agenda, overview of chairs and clubs, why we have these chairs and clubs, the objective of having these chairs and clubs, the key functions, how it is functioning, who are there in our team. We'll also have activities what we are going to take up, and then the calendar, and finally a little glimpses of the same. So the chair is to honor why chairs. So basically this concept is of our executive president ma'am, Dr. Sunita Karad ma'am, wherein she's come up with that if we are having management streams, let's honor all those Indian veterans keeping the name of chairs on their names. Because usually what happens, we do not even know who are there, who have been working for marketing, for HR, for the, you can talk about finance, and who are the veterans. We keep on working our whole life and we do not know that. So this is the overview that this is to honor the veterans in the respective field for their immaculate work which they have done in their respective fields. So if you see here, we have chairs in the name of C.K. Prahlad. If you do not know, just go and Google him. What it is, that's the purpose of our chairs. So what we have done, we have kept the name because he has done tremendous work in marketing. If you can see Arya Chanakya chair for finance and economics. How can we forget our roots? And as the government is also working on Indian knowledge system, we have also tried to bring in all the veterans who are there in our Vedic literatures also. And Arya Chanakya is one of the person we shouldn't forget. So you might have seen Chanakya Niti, lots of books on Chanakya Niti, and that's how we are trying to honor him, respect him, and bring it into our lives. There is Chair of Human Resource Management. We are in touch with Ratan Tata sir, and until and unless he gives his consent, we cannot name the chair, and that's how we are there for naming the chair on Ratan Tata sir. The next is M.S. Swaminathan Chair for Agribusiness and Food Technology. So if we see M.S. Swaminathan sir is again, we have tremendous opportunity in agribusiness and agriculture, as we can see that India is really doing good in agriculture. And M.S. Swaminathan sir is one of the veterans who have really done a good work, and we got a consent from his daughter that we can use his name for the same chair. And that's how we have M.S. Swaminathan chair. We have Raghunath Mashelkar chair for Science and Technology. This is on the university level. We have Vishweshwara chair for Construction and Civil, again a university level chair, and a Vivekananda chair, which is from School of Holistic Development chair. The purpose of these chairs are to award people who have really done good work in marketing, finance, all these streams which you are seeing. We call them once in a year and we award them on the name of these veterans. So this chair worked to collaborate with the industry people, and that's how we are known. We can see after awarding, people are coming ahead, and we are trying to research what are the work which is being done in marketing, finance, agriculture, and accordingly we call those people who are tremendously working in that particular fields, and we honor them by awarding them on the respective names. The veterans and that not only helps us to collaborate with these higher level companies or mid-level companies or startups, we are trying to touch all these companies via these different types of functions of chairs which we have. If you see, the veterans in the respective domains are nominated, and out of them, one of each domain is recognized and awarded once a year on the respective day. So maybe marketing day, finance day, and if it is coming in a holiday, we offer it. We do this award function on a particular day which is being decided by Executive President now. Under the aegis of these chairs, now we have the clubs functioning on the respective domain, and which is marketing, human resource, agribusiness, economics and finance, which we have at MITCOM. So last year, last year we finished one of the award, and the chair award took place on 3rd of May 2024, wherein the veterans in the marketing, finance and economics, human resource management were recognized and they were awarded. So it was done along with the farewell function, and that's how you can see the invitation there. So you can see Dr. Sudhakar Rao, Director Branding, ICFI Group. He was the one whom, after nominating a number of people in marketing, we awarded him for the same. And it took some time wherein we started searching for people. Then we went ahead for nominations. After the nominations, these were the people who were selected on the respective domain. If you're not there on LinkedIn, you can very well go and get attached in the LinkedIn, because all these veterans who come here, they tag it on LinkedIn, and once you are there tagged with us, faculty members, you will surely see, and there is again plethora of options for you, how you can get good jobs and entrepreneurship, as well as your jobs, internship, entrepreneurship, whatever you want. LinkedIn is again a very good source where you can go ahead, and all these pics you can find it on LinkedIn. Other than this, Pallavi Madhok ma'am, I could see, and we had lots of people on finance stream also, wherein she was the one who's been helping women for funding. That is one area where we women are usually lacking and lagging. And I could see that she has done tremendous work on it, and that's how we have awarded Arya Chanakya Chair was awarded to Pallavi Madhok, Head Advisory Services India, Women World Banking. So how do people know about Women World Banking? World Bank, everyone know. Women World Banking. What are the work they are doing? How they are working on it. So all these details can be seen on their website, and that's how we have again recognized them and given the recognition and awarded her for the particular chair. Human Resource Management Chair was awarded to Mr. Harbinder Bindra. He was formerly the Managing Director at Northgate, Arsino SE Asia, and he was also an Executive Director at JP Morgan Chase. So that's how we gave them recognition on that particular day. Other than this, under the aegis of these chairs, we have the clubs. Now, how does the clubs formulate? So, there is Finance Club, Marketing Club. I am so sorry, Finance and Economics has become twice. Information Technology Club, Agribusiness and Food Technology Club. So, how does these clubs work? So there are clubs attached to each chair, which is student-driven under the mentorship of assigned faculty members. We have different types of competitions which are there under the aegis of these clubs. From each domain, and the award will be given during inauguration, valedictory. The dates will be decided, and according to that, we will be giving the trophies and the awards to the students. The prizes will be given. So each domain club will have a president among the students I'm talking about, and each club will have vice president with which is to be chosen by the faculty head. I'll just take you through who are the faculty head for the clubs. And in each club, all of you can nominate yourself, anyone who is interested to work, to have a practical experience. What are these clubs? These clubs bind you towards the practical application. So when we are learning theory, we also need to know that practically how we need to bind ourselves and attach ourselves to practical knowledge. So maybe if I'm talking about HR chair or I'm talking about marketing chair, so live you'll have sessions wherein you can go ahead and sell out a new product, you can make a new product, or already if I'm not having money and I want to go ahead and sell something and get some money out of it, right? So there are so many the ideas you have to come up with, formulate. I'll take you through different. So objectives of the chairs and clubs: a commitment to recognize and award for enhancing the experience and providing value to our students through the veterans' work and knowledge in the respective field. So maybe down the years, we have thought we can have the mentors from these people whom we are awarding and how we can collate it with our students. That's our future prospects. And integrated cooperation and collaborative spirit to enhance the knowledge in respective domain through experiential learnings, which I just spoke about. Engagement, outreach, and applications that prepare students for the industry. I'll give you examples. I know we are just talking about maybe like what theory I'm talking about, but I'll just give you a few of the examples how you will be benefiting out of it, attaining practical knowledge. To demonstrate an ability to apply problem solving skills and integrate technical knowledge along with enhancing the happiness and spiritual quotient. So we also have at a university level, we have a happiness club, and that's holistic development department takes up. And every Thursday we have a spiritual satsang which is happening in the temple here at Vishwaraj. I'll show you the details about that also. So our team comprises of chairperson, dean, principal ma'am, myself who is heading the chairs and clubs. So finance club head is Dr. Ujjwal Mishra sir. You will surely come to know about him once you are there into the classes. So the finance, he is the most active, and there are n number of people who are working with Ujjwal Mishra sir. So all the teachers, all the faculty members will be a part of that club, along with whatever decisions will be taken by the heads. Dr. Prabhat Kumar is the head of the HR club. Professor Rahul Satyakam is the head of IT club, and Dr. Ashok Todmal is the head of Agribusiness club. So these are the 4 clubs which will be running at mid-com level. If you see here, club activities calendars are there. Composition of students club committee. 10th August to 16th August, we will compose this. Already the work is going on. So after you finish off this, while you are in your bridge course, anyone who is interested can reach out your domain head and tell, I want to become the part of that particular club. So see, we are just floating the plethora of options to you, and you can go ahead for choosing one or the other. Orientation of club within the respective domains will also happen through your seniors in the respective classes, which will happen around 16th of August 2024. Annual National Union Reel and Quiz Competition of Finance Club is there, as well as Ideathon of IT Club is there on 30th of August. So once there is an annual national budget competition, as well as you can say on that particular budget, you will be sitting here listening to that budget. There will be veterans who will be coming. That is on 26th of, most probably 26th. And 30th, you will have a real competition for the same. Industry life project competition. So every year, with the help of our placement team and the UG and PG head,
We send the students for live projects to understand what is the practical knowledge gaining, and what we can learn from the different organizations where you are sent. After going there, you have to just keep your minds open. Why? Because the club activities associated with that particular event, which you will be there for around 1.5 to 2 weeks there. So there will be a competition on the live projects. So marketing people will be giving on marketing. HR again there is different. So basically this is for marketing domain. And the HR will be making a standard operating procedure. So whatever work you are doing there. So maybe I take an example that you go for selling some project, some product. Okay. So maybe you might see there that the parking system is not well. So can we develop an SOP, standard operating procedure, for that parking for that particular mall? Wherever you go, you find, just keep your brains open, you will, and try to find out any problems in that particular thing. We keep on cribbing on those problems. Let's make those problems as an opportunity. And once that opportunity you have written it down, it will be useful for not only clubs, but after this, there's a wonderful session which will be taken by the Kriya head, and he will tell you what extra is there. So even at our Midcom is also having a Kriya cell, which is again attached to the Kriya cell at MIT ADT University. So we will be talking about that. But at our level, let sir speak. At our level, I'll come to each class. I've already gone to your seniors. I'll come to each class and we'll have sessions at the class level along with Dr. Ashok Todmal sir, who is the member of the Kriya cell at Midcom level, and there are also students attached to it. So if you are not interested into any of these clubs and you are interested into taking part into entrepreneurship, or you have some business, you can go ahead for participating in that particular innovation club. It's not a club right now, but the Kriya cell is unique, and you can come and meet me and we will drive you through that if you have any idea or you want to participate into that particular area. So there is a team building competition of HR club on 4th of October. On 10th of October, we'll have Midcom flea market zero wallet contest. As I already told you, you don't have any money and you need to earn money. How will you do that? So you can start thinking from today itself, because its time is there. 10th October hai. Scrap se banao, kya banao. Just think about it. Without any single amount, how you can earn and start your business. So we have fintech quiz competition through Finance Club, IT quiz competition for IT Club on 11th of October. There is role play on actual corporate scenario of HR Club, Elixir the case competition for Marketing Club, FinWorld competition, the foreign investment competition, IT hackathon competition of IT Club. All these will happen in February 2025. Now in February 2025, there will be a persona, a big event at a university level. So along with that university level, we will also have some of the club activities which you will be driving it. So the club will be for the student, by the student, and by the student, for the student, और क्या है? Of the student. जो भी हम pledge लेते हैं अपने constitution में. So just remember, that's how you will be working for the clubs. So I have already spoken about all these. Industry Live project is there. Midcom flea market is there. Elixir case competition is there. HR club, I've already spoken about it. Finance club, I've already spoken about it. IT club, I didn't speak. So all those MCA, BCA students, or those students who are planning to take BA analytics, business analytics, MBA business analytics, or digital marketing can go ahead for these competitions. which is going to happen. That is known as Ideathon 5.0 competition, which is on 30th August. Again, the details will be given by your mentors, faculty mentors. That is Rahul Satyakam sir is heading this. IT quiz competition is there on 11th of October 2024, and IT hackathon competition is there on February 2025. As I already spoke, every Thursday. So Midcom, not only why we have been talking about, ma'am has been talking about lots of rules and regulations. So for keeping our energy level high, these rules are must to be followed, as well as for a holistic development. Only learning will, all learning and no play will make Jack a dull boy. We have all learned this while we were kids, right? So here if we see, we have from with enormous opportunities, you also have a big opportunity to enhance your spiritual quotient. So people might have spoken about IQ, emotional quotient, intelligence quotient. So now we come to spiritual quotient, and it is a time, the more you get spiritually inclined and enhance your spiritual quotient, you can very well have these ideas. You can very well manage your day. You can have your time management, stress management, everything you can handle it without getting afraid, without getting moved by anyone. We need not become the football, किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया and we are out of our balance. So do not become a football of anyone's opinion. And that's how you can do that. So we have every Thursday, we have live satsang at the Vishwaswarup Darshan temple, where you can come, just chill out. It's not a satsang which we sing. It's something very special. So as a curiosity also, you can just come and check out how your energy gets enhanced. And out of that, you can do a research on it. After sitting in that, you do any work which you have not done, you can just try for that, and that will be a research for me too. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for introducing us to the exciting world of students' engagement into the various chairs and clubs. The entrepreneurial spirit is at the heart of innovation. We are fortunate to have Dr. Santosh Darade, sir, who would take us today to explore the vast opportunities in this domain of Kriya.
So good morning, one and all. Good morning. Am I audible to you? No audible. Good morning to one and all. Yeah. Am I audible to last line? Am I audible to you? Last row. Is it clear? Yeah. So good morning and thanks for giving me this opportunity to discuss and to tell the one of the important cell which is we call as a heart of this MIT Art Design and Technology University. And today let me admire this the fact on the basis of the speech conducted yesterday or speech delivered yesterday by Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir. He told yesterday about the discipline, and today I'm very much impressed, which is started from the midcom. Give a big round of applause to you all and to all the midcom faculties. Yes, I'm very much impressed with the pin drop silence and the uniform, the kind of the sitting arrangement, and you all are listening very carefully. It's a discipline carried by Professor Dr. Sunita Karad madam and all the faculties of midcom, and I think the you become a role model for this whole university if you carry this discipline throughout your journey of this education. And already Dr. Chabi madam told you all those rules and regulations, standard operating procedures. If you follow that, Midcom will be the role model for whole MIT Art Design and Technology University. And with this, I just wanted to deliver the session about Center for Research, Innovation and Entrepreneurship for Young Aspirant. We call it as a KRIA. Now, our strategic vision towards KRIA is Honorable Executive President and Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Mangesh Karad sir. He always tells us that university are the reflection of society, cumulative knowledge and the wisdom. Now we strongly feel that it's a high time to support entrepreneurship movement. As you aware about that, the national education policies always keep on telling about the holistic development. And now India is moving towards the innovation and entrepreneurship. So it's time to support all those Indian versions of Microsoft, Google and Tesla. And already mentioned by Archana Singh ma'am, if you have an idea, you have to implement that idea here itself at MIT Art Design and Technology Institute. This is what is our MIT. You know that it's a confluence of art, design and technology, right? And the project based learning is adapted since inceptions. So from second year onward, you have the projects, and all those projects, you just have to take it very seriously on the basis of what all the guidelines your faculties are giving. All those projects are, we are checking the potential among all those projects, and we are asking to students to submit those ideas into the kriya. Now what is the vision of the kriya? Our vision is to support the projects which are at idea stage and convert that idea into the POC, proof of concept, or the prototype. So how many of you are aware about the POC? What is POC? Do you know that what is the POC? It's a new term, proof of concept. आपके पास एक आइडिया है और उस आइडिया को आप कन्वर्ट करना चाहते हो प्रूफ ऑफ कंसेप्ट. क्या होता है इसका मीनिंग? कुछ आइडिया है आपको? एनीबॉडी हैविंग एनी आइडिया अबाउट द पीओसी? पीओसी क्या होता है? कुछ आइडिया? यहाँ पे फर्स्ट लाइन मैंने लिखी है, टू सपोर्ट द प्रोजेक्ट्स और द आइडिया convert into the POC. You have to prove that with the science and technology this idea is working. That is called as a POC. The concept को prove करना, it's called as a POC, proof of concept, and then convert into the prototype, which is a working prototype. So our vision is to support to the students with the equipped with the new knowledge and techniques and deliver the breakthrough solutions to the real world problems. Breakthrough means it is new to the world, new to the society, is a breakthrough. Our vision is to develop the students to serve as a leaders in the innovation economy with the knowledge, skills and confidence. So you will get all those knowledge, skills and confidence if you reach to the Kriya. Our mission is to translate an innovative idea into the prototype, leading to the promising innovation. Now recently, Smart India Hackathon have launched the problem statement. I request Archana Singh ma'am and Dr. Ashok Todmal sir to just float those link to the students right now to you. Because Ministry of Education have launched different problem statement, and you don't need to look into the local problems which are happening around it. They already define the problem statement. Its meaning is that there is a need and requirement. On the basis of need and requirement, if you select those problem statement right now, you have a great opportunity to enter into the Kriya, and you enter into the innovation and entrepreneurship world, which is new to all of you. So do the faster experimentation. That is Kriya's mission. Learn fast, fail fast. Do the faster experimentation. Prove that idea if it is happening. Try it and try it until and unless you will not succeed in converting into the prototype. Then our mission is to demonstrate. We want to attract the students from MIT Art Design and Technology University having the problem solving zeal. जो स्टूडेंट में प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग झील है, we want to attract that students and convert that idea immediately into the solutions platform prototype. We are here building a strong innovation ecosystem, and that's why MIT Art Design and Technology University is now started calling as a new age university for innovation and entrepreneurship. At the Kriya, funding support up to 5 lakh for every idea. There's a vibrant co-working space available. You can come. We have Innovation Center at third floor, South Block, 303 room number. In Innovation Center, we have rapid prototyping facilities. We have all the resources available. You just come up with the idea and convert that idea into the prototype. That is what the facility available. We have IPR cell, tech transfer cell, because it's not the case that your own idea, we want to protect your idea. And again, MIT Art Design and Technology University is supporting to file a patent of your own idea in association with MIT ADT University. Then we have industry mentoring support. We have collaboration industry projects with the live problem statement, what all industry is giving to us. And then we have creativity and innovation capacity building programs. As your clubs are doing the programs, we are also supporting you to give that maturity to adopt all those industry standards. Then what is the innovation fund is given for? As I mentioned, the funding support up to 5 lakh to de-risk the technology. To de-risk the technology means if might convert into the prototype, you might failure, but we are not asking to refund that money again back to college. You just use those funds, fail fast and learn fast. Try to convert into the product. We will support you the go-to-market strategy, that is for the POC or the system or the service being developed. You already have an idea and now you want to launch into the market. Kriya is there to support with this innovation fund. You right now today itself you start approaching to the Kriya, and I request all the faculties to bring the students. Archana ma'am, please bring the students to Kriya. We have displayed all our projects, the impact that is Kriya created so far into this innovation center. Now this is very much important slide for this understanding the innovation and MIT ADT innovation ecosystem. At one end we have IIC, Institution of Innovation Council. They are conducting the boot camps, hackathons, internal and external, which is a learning corridor. They are sensitizing the innovation. Kriya, that is nurturing the entrepreneurship culture among the students and faculties. As I mentioned, it's a pre-incubation pipeline. It's a pre-incubation hub. And no any other university is providing such pre-incubation facility. Because once you learn all those technologies, you want to convert your idea into the prototype. So you want someone to give the funding to that idea. And Kriya is there for that. That's why we call it the pre-incubation. If your idea come to some maturity level, we call it a technology readiness level 0 to 3, we will recommend you for the AIC for startup. Are you getting this? Are you getting what type of MIT ADT University innovation ecosystem provide you the facility? Once your idea is mature, we are recommending you for the startup at AIC. So at MIT Art Design and Technology University, we have Atal Incubation Center, which is incubation for the startup journey. And this is nurturing the entrepreneurship spirit. Kriya innovation, AIC for entrepreneurship, IIC for learning. So that's why this diagram has been made to easily understand our MIT ADT innovation ecosystem. Then this is what is the pre-incubation process. So just roughly if I want to tell you the pre-incubation process, there are 9 steps that we created here. The first and foremost, we have asked for the call for application. Now call for application is already released by the Kriya. We have shared the link to Archana Singh ma'am. She will share you that link to you. If you have any idea in your mind, we already shared the problem statement repositories to you. Select those problem statement from the repositories, and then you have to submit your list of teams. We are requesting students to have a multidisciplinary teams. Multidisciplinary in the sense, if you are now expert in your business and your marketing, you're expert in that, you have to be on board the student from CSC, IT, if you want to do the programming. So that skill student you have to onboard from different disciplines. We have Institute of Design. So design students you can onboard. Likewise, you have to select the multidisciplinary teams. And once the problem statement reach to Kriya, we have onboarded the industry mentors, which will evaluating your problem statement. So once they said this problem have the potential on the basis of market relevance, we have Kriya Seed Management Committee, which is level 3. It's like a mini Shark Tank. We will ask you, or the Kriya Seed Management Committee will ask why you require the funding. You are asking for 5 lakh, you have to just justify why you require the 5 lakhs rupees. Once the Kriya Seed Management Committee is agreed on the outcome that you are generating from your projects or the idea, they will ask to release that 5 lakhs to the principal innovator. So one of the important person here is a principal innovator. We call it the PI. So you should have the PI in your team as a main person to whom we are releasing that amount, and the PI will give that amount to you on the basis of subsequent progress you are submitting to the Kriya. Once the progress gets subsequent, we have the project monitoring and mentoring committee, which will monitor the progress. We will ask you the quarterly review report, and on the basis of that, it will keep on running and running. So step number 7 and 8, it keep on running until you will close the projects. So once you reach to the step number 9, there's a project closure, there's a final report submission, there's a utilization certificate, and Kriya will recommend that project for the startup if really have the potential. Hope all of you understood what is the pre-incubation process here. What are the domains that we are supporting right now? There are 10 domains and 10 innovation themes: advanced material and infrastructure, healthcare technologies and medical device, agriculture and food technology, manufacturing and industry 4.0, then defense, space and security. We have media and entertainment, education and business excellence, sustainable design and habitat, energy and sustainability, transport and mobility. Its meaning is that any idea falls into this domain. We are asking that student to submit this idea to the Kriya. There are also some technologies. Right now, people are might confuse about the domain and technologies. So, domain, as I mentioned, there are domains which have a broad perspective, but technology like artificial intelligence, machine learning, your IoT, all those are technologies which is helping to convert that idea of the particular domain. So don't confuse among the domain and technologies. So there are 10 domains and 10 technologies Kriya have created, and we are asking any problem statement which fall into this domain and technology, we are welcoming them at Kriya. We have subdomains also created. I will not go into much detail about these domains and themes, but as I mentioned that there is healthcare technology, there are some subdomains also created like affordable diagnostics and imaging, there processes and implants. All these are the subdomains which we want to attract you all for converting your ideas. What is the impact that we created so far in last 3 years? 5 successful cohorts that we conducted. Cohorts means we have asked students to submit their ideas twice in a year. 103 innovation projects which are sanctioned for funding till date. 31 projects are graduated. Now what is the meaning of graduation? That the project have taken some funding and convert into the tangible outcome, like they have converted into the IPR, that they filed the patent, they have published the paper, they have done the copyright around it. Likewise, 31 innovation projects are graduated at Kriya, which we have displayed into the innovation center. You can come at any time and see all those projects. We have onboarded 37 industry mentors, which are from different domains and technologies. Then 41 patents till date registration done by the PIs, principal innovators, along with the students, which is all these patent filing funding is given by the Kriya, MIT ADT University Kriya. Then 30 faculties are certified by Wadhwani Foundation's National Entrepreneurship Network Ignite program. It's not the case that only we are asking students to come up with all those skills. We are also training the faculties to give that leverage to you all, so that we should all of us should reach to some standard. Then 1 crore of funding we have disbursed so far. 2 innovation projects we have recommended for AIC, that is for startup. 2 tech transfer happen. Company have started adopting the solutions which we are creating right now, and our 5 projects have received the national and international level recognitions. So this is what is our some of the glimpses of the projects. We created the cupless blood pressure monitoring system. That is a cupless device to design to have a comprehensive and the compact device to measure and monitor the record blood pressures. That is we created the Resty, that is a walker come chair. We created the chatbot here at MIT Edit University, which is our own chatbot. The rip stop brief, which will preventing the some reps by causing the delays. These projects got the national and international recognitions, and many companies are now asking to develop these solutions at their industry. Then we created the automated smart parking system at MIT DT University. We have autonomous guided vehicle, that's electric vehicle, to take you from point A to point B, from main gate to the managed building, or from main gate to the main IoT building. This is again a driverless car, we can say. There are technology commercialization, that is a mixed fruit bar that we created, which is already taken by the Chitle group. How this technology is already transferred to the Chitle group. and there's a jackfruit seed incorporated crackers. That is again technology commercialization is process. Technology commercialization means the solutions that students and faculty have developed, the industry have started adopting the solutions, and now industries are paying to us against the solutions that we develop. So this is what is chance right now to have to you people. If you have an idea in your mind, just come to us and ask what support you want. Then technology commercialization with SU Group happen with the design and fabrication of refractive windows dryer for the batch process. Likewise, some of the glimpse, as I mentioned, that one of the students from third year, right now just he completed his graduation, he started his own startup at MIT Edit University. And that is the power of innovation and ecosystem. He came to us, he said that I have an idea, I want to develop the drone, which is asked by the Ministry of Defense. We immediately fund him 5 lakh rupees. He developed that drone within the 3 months. He converted that idea into the POC, and that got the recognition from Startup India seed fund of 15 lakhs rupees he received. And right now his company's valuation at 4 crore, because Defense Ministry has given him an order of developing such multiple drones, and that is the power of innovation ecosystem. So he started his own startup. You can visit to Atal Incubation Center. You can interact with him, how he carried out his journey. Then one of the projects received 5 lakh rupees from the Ministry of Education sale to convert into the product. Then our projects are IIT Rupar have given the grants up to 80 lakh, 80,000 for building the budding innovator as a projects. There is the effect of process parameters on probiotic and grape juice. This also received the best upcoming innovation. The meaning is that our projects are getting recognition at the national and international level. The project Kalki, as I said, she presented that projects at the Berlin, Germany, on the global platform under the social innovation. And now companies are asking to adopt those solutions which is developed at MIT Edit University. Likewise, I have mentioned the 30 faculties are certified by the Wadhwani Foundations, and we are keep on training them on a regular basis. We are now launching this project for the students of MIT, midcom students, so that you also get that upskilling and get the chance of the global platform. So these are some glimpses of how the technology transfer happened with the SV Group Industries and the Chitle Bandhu Mithaiwala. Some of the workshops and the seminars we are conducting to attract you all, so that you will get that of entrepreneurship. Pandey, uh, who is an entrepreneur. Have you heard about that? Do you know about this? Generic Aadhar सुना है क्या? Generic Aadhar. Generic Aadhar के founder, he is the founder of Generic Aadhar. Is right now 15,000 crores asset. Generic Aadhar with the affordable price, she is giving that medicine to all the customers. And Ratan Tata ji onboarded him. This is a backup given to him. So this is the spirit. If you carry, we are asking them such big personalities to come and visit our MIT Edit University, deliver their speech, give their insights, so that you can attract the students and convert their ideas into the prototype. So we are keep on conducting the Innovation Insight Challenge. Some of the industries giving us a challenge. In one day, convert that idea into the prototype. We are asking them, we are welcoming them. Recently, we inaugurated the Integrated Health and Wellness Clinic and the IPR drive we conducted. That Integrated Health and Wellness Clinic, as I mentioning that, I want to welcome you all that you just come up with all such parties with the ideas which are related to the healthcare, and we are ready to support all those ideas. So with this, thank you very much for giving this opportunity to deliver about the Center for Research, Innovation and Entrepreneurship for Young Aspirants. Thank you very much. You can connect me at any time at Kriya, and just have leverage all those facilities. Thank you one and all. This is my contact details I have shared. You can take and you can call me at any time. We are available 24 by 7 for all the students of Midcom as well as faculties. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring our students to think beyond the conventional. Just a request to our young audience that do not use your cell phones, because the information which is given by you all here from our professors and heads, that is really going to helpful for you for your future. So please keep your phone inside your bag and pay attention here. Research, consultancy, and innovation are the pillars of academic excellence. Professor Dr. Geeta Rao Madam will enlighten us about the opportunities in these areas. Madam, we would like to invite you on the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Students, are you all attentive? Just bear with me for 10 minutes. Please pay attention. It's a request, it will be interesting. So, good morning everyone. Can you all hear me? Okay. Thank you all for joining us today. My name is Dr. Geeta Rao, and I am going to talk about an initiative which is poised to transform MIT College of Management and enhance its academic as well as practical endeavors, research, consultancy, startup and innovation cell of MIT College of Management. So, before I dive into the details of this cell, let me start with a story. Students, just imagine a bustling college like ours. There were a group of students who were inspired by a session on sustainable business practice. Now, these students, they were inspired and they decided to come up with a real world problem for a excessive wastage generated by single use plastic package. Now, they decided to come up with a solution. They wanted to come up with a new product and which should address not only the environmental concerns but also should have a commercial success. So, with this idea in their mind, the students started working in their research lab under the guidance of their professors. They experimented with various materials, they used various technologies, and their hard work paid off. And they have come up with an innovative product which was biodegradable and which was made up of agricultural waste. Now, this idea not only attracted being eco-friendly and what do you say cost effective, not only attracted consumers, so it not only attracted the consumers but also the business. But their breakthrough, they did not stop at this stage. With the help of research, innovation, startup cell, the students were able to get industry connect, they could get the mentorship, they could get the funding opportunities required to bring their idea to the market. Now, what started as an idea has led to a start. So, this illustrates the immense potential which research, consultancy, startup, and innovation cell of a college has. How the students were inspired by their studies, right? They were attending the lecture series on sustainable business practices. How they have collaborated with their faculties, how dedicated were their students, and how the idea has transformed into a successful startup. And the most important thing, the critical role played by research, consultancy, startup, and innovation cell of MIT College of Management. So, with this story, I would like to tell you about the research and consultancy cell of MIT College of Management. So, I request technical. So let us try to understand research consultancy startup and innovation cell of MIT College of Management. It is nothing but it is a body dedicated within the MIT College of Management. It is its main function is to foster research and innovation for students and faculty. So the objectives of research and consultancy cell of MIT College of Management is to foster multidisciplinary research among faculties, and for this purpose the MIT College of Management organizes various activities for students as well as faculty members, right? One another important objective of research cell is to identify the priority areas of research at regional level, national level, and international level. It also supports, what do you say, the academic as well as, so the research and consultancy cell of MIT College of Management, it provides academic as well as administrative support to these faculties so that they can go ahead and conduct the research, right? What will be included in academic and administrative support? The library, the e-resources, the various softwares like SPSS, these all will be provided for the students as well as faculties so that they excel in their research area. Then the most important thing is to integrate research into the curriculum. Now students, for this purpose, at MIT College of Management, for UG as well as PG students, we have a compulsory subject of research methodology using SPSS, right? So the students have to write a research paper which is of 2 credits, right? So we want to integrate research into your curriculum. It is mandatory that you have to write a research paper so that you will get 2 credits. And not only this, you can present your research paper in a competition which I am going to share, the competition for the students as well as faculties which we are conducting under the research. Then coming to the objectives of startup and innovation cell, we have understood a lot about Kriya. Just now Santosh sir has shared lots of information, but simply the objectives of startup and innovation cell of MIT College of Management is to create a platform for the students by providing them opportunity to connect and learn from industry experts, then investors, venture capitalists, etc. And another important objective of startup cell is to inculcate entrepreneurial culture, right? For this purpose, we'll be conducting various lecture series, workshops, and competitions for the students. We'll try to understand what all these in the coming slide. Now, in order to achieve all these objectives, we definitely have a team. Now, research consultancy startup and innovation cell is the brainchild of Dr. Sunita Karat ma'am. So she is the chairperson of this cell along with Dr. Chavi Sinha ma'am, principal ma'am, few of the HODs, industry mentors, and faculty members, and last but not the least, the students all. You all also will be going to be a part of this team. You all are going to plan and organize activities under research cell. So, what all are the activities which are going to conduct and under research cell? Let us try to understand. First is we are expecting registrations, that is those students who are interested in research cell or startup cell. We are asking them to register. We are giving them some dates so that they register for these two cells. Then there is an official inauguration of these two cells. Then there will be different sessions. How What is the importance of research and case study writing? Then what is the difference between a case study and a research paper? How to select topics, how to write a research paper, how to check plagiarism, right? So we'll be conducting various sessions on these areas. After that, the students will be asked to give the proposals. Once you understand what is research, how to publish a research paper, you will be asked to submit your research proposals. Then we will be scrutinizing those proposals, and then we will be scheduling your presentations. So there is a competition called Manthan, which is a research paper presentation competition, and separate prizes will be distributed for UG as well as PG program. So that is about research papers. Then one important thing which you all are going to do in your curriculum is internship. Now, after your second semester, the students are supposed to go for a company for internship. Once you come back, there will be a summer internship presentation competition, right? For UG and PG, separately we are conducting this competition. So, again, best prizes winners will be getting best summer internship project presentation competition. So, these are some of the activities under research cell. Then again, startup and innovation cell, as I said, the students who are interested, they have to register. Then there is an official inauguration of the students for the startup cell. Then there will be 3 to 4 workshops conducted for the students of startup and innovation. Once you attend these workshops, you will come up with the ideas. I think Santosh sir has shared many procedures of startup and innovation cell, Kriya cell, right? So your ideas will be showcased, and there is a competition for your ideas also, and the best idea will be given prize. Then these are some of the activities which were conducted and the students' accomplishments under research and startup and innovation cell. Under from UG section, Ashmi has got the first prize for summer internship presentation. Then Bhavesh Sutar has got the prize for summer internship. Then we have PG student Vedantika and Nikhil. They have got prizes for summer internship presentation. Under Manthan research paper presentation, students from UG and PG have got prizes with research paper presentation competition. That then we have a national conference, and the papers presented in this conference are published in a journal which is called as an Abhivruddhi journal. So approximately 13 students and faculty members have got prizes by presenting papers in this national conference. So that is about the all activities that are conducted under research consultancy startup and innovation cell. Then coming to the upcoming initiatives, we have projects with Pune Municipal Corporation, Bridge Bharat Project, Maharashtra Economic Development Council, Green Water Revolution, Boras Trades, and India Political Diplomacy, Research with UN Goal, the initiative by our second year UG student. I wish some participation from your side also. So these are some of the glimpses. Inauguration of research consultancy startup and innovation cell last year. Then the various sessions conducted so that you will understand more about research and case study writing, the paper publication, etc. Then the research paper publication. Mentors will be helping you all to identify the research topic and write your research paper. This is the sessions conducted. This is about the workshops conducted under Startup and Innovation Cell. So, thank you. I hope more registrations this year also from all you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for highlighting us the importance of research and innovation. A successful career is the ultimate goal for our students. To guide them towards achieving their aspirations, we have Mr. Arjun Kale sir Dr. Sangeeta Funde ma'am and Dr. Vijaya Gondhane ma'am to share their insights about the placement cell. May I request them to please come over?
Hello, check, check, check. Hello, hello. Mic test. Hello. Thank you, Professor Pinky ma'am. Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon to all. Guys, I need a energy for these sessions, okay? Because these sessions, since morning, we are just listening. We are just listening the rules and regulations, the activity planners, okay? So for these sessions, I need some energy from your end, right? Because this is all about your career prospects and the career services and the career planning, right? To begin with this session, right, I have a couple of slides with me and I'm going to engage with you next 40 to 45 minutes, right? So I need a participation from your end because you are the new batch for us for entire midcom, right? My first questions to all the students, those who are sitting here, right? Why you are here today? Can anybody answer? Why you are here today? We have a slides, couple of slides we have. All are theoretical. We'll go to the slides later on, right? Can anybody answer why you are here today? See, you can talk in English, Hindi, Marathi, right? No language barriers. Anyone can stand up and answer why you are here today. Come on guys, wake up. I know थोड़ा सा नींद आई होगी. It's the first day for you, right? Please, why you are here? Anyone? Guys, we are a business management students, I guess, right? We are not sitting in any 12th class or any graduation class here, right? We enter into the business management class now. Yes, would like to answer? Yes. Yes, but I wanted to know from the students why students are sitting here today. I know we as a Midcom faculty team, we are here today to give you the orientation, but I wanted to know why students are here for today. Guys, wake up. We are not sitting any 12th class standard now, or we are not sitting any graduation class now. We are into the business management class. Yes, please. Please clap him.
We are here today to create a job for the youngsters and build a great confidence among and become a great inspiration for them with the help of this brilliant university. Thank you.
Anyone would like to contribute on this answer? Yes, please, ma'am.
We are here today to, sir, We are here today to get to know how the management or the MIT Com works towards the students' betterment, or how they will uh, uh, help us to present us towards the different backgrounds which you are going to pursue in next 2 years here in the management.
What's your good name?
Monalisha. Monalisha Singh.
Thank you, Manali. Clap for Manali. Next. Anyone? Chalo, let's start class-wise. I would ask this question for MBA students first. Why you have taken an admission for MBA now? The next question. The purpose of taking admission in MBA course. मम्मी पापा ने भेज दिया तो एडमिशन ले लिया, ऐसा है? या मेरा फ्रेंड्स यहाँ पे चला है इसलिए मैंने एडमिशन लिया, ऐसा है? Let's open up, guys. Please. Let's have an answer from MCA and BBA and BCom as well. Why you have taken an admission for respective course like MBA, MCA, BBA? Please. There might be some objective, right? Dear students, I'm eager to hear you from you, right? So that we can plan your better, right? किसी को बात करनी है? Yes, good.
To grow up our entrepreneur skills.
Technical team, please look into this. Check, check.
To know our entrepreneur skills, or to know the better soft skills, communication skills, to better achieve our skills. That or else we can say that to know our corporate sector or in entrepreneur skills, or how our logistics sector is work very well, close to better than us.
What's your good name?
My name is Nirmit. Nirmit.
Wow, great, Nirmit. Clap for Nirmit now. You're from MBA, right? You have taken admission for MBA. Good, welcome. Next. Yes, ma'am. Please. Please pass on the mic so they can hear. Quickly,
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Aditi from BBA Division A. So the reason I took BBA because number one, it was actually planned. I'm from commerce background, and it was already decided I'll do my BBA then my MBA. BBA because I want to know more about the corporate world, know about how it works. The reason why I am here today is to get that degree and get a good placement at some reputed multinational corporation. Thank you.
see, respected Dean Madam and respected Principal Madam, again we have more energy from BBA candidates. Anyone from MCA? MCA course? Nobody wants placements? आपको प्लेसमेंट चाहिए या नहीं चाहिए? Yes or no? How many people have taken an admission in Midcom for the purpose of placement? Please raise your hand. Guys, please. हमने एडमिशन लिया है, उसके पीछे कुछ पर्पस होगा. मुझे प्लेसमेंट चाहिए, मुझे मेरा स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट करना है, I wanted to go for further studies. There might be an objective, right? I think you are on only in listening mode, right? You don't want to participate or you don't want to interactive session. Okay, let's begin. I'll start with these questions, right? What you get with a midcom? चलो मैंने एडमिशन तो ले लिया बट व्हाट इज my next 2 years or my next 3 year journey with midcom, right? There are already the entire academic team has explained you the entire year plan with various activity, various clubs, right? But out of this activity, what exactly you will be getting from the midcom or various activity, right? The first thing is domain specific focus on areas of management and technology. Guys, whatever the activities, whatever the session has been planned by the academic team, the objective of these activities, basically you will be getting domain specific, which is related to the technology, right? You will be getting the entire process, entire knowledge flow, the combination of technical and soft skills, right? Now, I'll give the one of the example here, right? There are two students, right? When we are processing for placements, there are two students. One is having the academic is 80% and above. The next students is having the academic is average academic. Both are appearing for the campus placements, right? The students having 80% and above marks, he did not get selected. And the students is having an average academic marks, he is getting selected for the campus placement. Can anybody tell me what is the reason behind this? Any guesses? Yes, please.
Sir, because they have many other skills. Sir, because it is more inclined to practical skills than theoretical skills.
What's your good name?
My name is Ras Rai, MBA.
Next, anyone would like to answer? See guys, the course of MBA and MCA, BBA is not just to achieving an academic marks, right? The academic marks is an important, but the industry is looking out how that theoretical knowledge you are applying into your practical life or into the industry, right? That is more important, correct? The next, the personality development. Can you help me out to answer how you can develop your personality? Anyone? We are there to help you out to or we are there to develop your personality. But yes, please. Nirmit, again.
By using time management, you can do and communication skills like how to manage handle clients, for example, and we can say cost bearing, how to save cost in a firm corporate sector. These two three things basically.
Good. Anyone? Again, please.
Uh, Sir, according to me, to lead a disciplined life, like planning out everything at a sort of time, like we could say as time management, and arranging every aspects of our regular routine in a manner, so it could lead a personality
Check.
development.
Thank you. I will help you out throughout the discussion how you can plan your entire 2 years or 3 year journey along with your academics and you can develop your personality, right? The first, we will talk about the PG students, those who are sitting here. I'll give you the brief plan for next 2 years, how you can plan your next 2 years along with your academics to develop the personality. So guys, I'm sorry, we have a time restrictions here, okay? We'll quickly run through the presentation now, but before run through the presentation, I would like to give you the brief planning for your 2 years for PG students. Right guys, so today we are sitting on 12th August 2024, right? Probably your placements will get start. Your placements will get starts by 10th August 2025. This is the tentative date to start your placement season for your batch, right? So how you can plan these 12 months? As academic team is already given you the rules and regulations, right, about your attendance. That is there. You have to attend your lectures on regular basis. But apart from lectures, apart from your academics curriculum, you have to focus on other areas which is needed to get into the industry. The first things from today onwards, you need to have daily habits to read the business newspaper, right? Why the business newspaper? The first things, the business English newspaper I am talking about, right? You can prepare like Economics Times, you can prepare business newsline, right? It will help you to gain the industry insight, what is happening into the industry right now, right? Then secondary, it also help you to improve your vocabulary as well, right? The next thing, you should have a habit to read business magazines, right? If you can visit our library, you will get multiple number of business magazines there to start reading multiple business magazines, right? If you do these things, you will be came to know what exactly happening at the industry and what are the skills required by the industry. Basis on that, you can plan your personality development. Build self-confidence to participating various activities which we are having already planned. Open new career opportunities. Then to further your career stay competitive, going through the various activity, reading various newspaper, to expert to startup and entrepreneurship, which we already having the Kriya Center at the university. Now, what you should do at Midcom, right? Focus on academics with 100% participation to develop your personality, right? Active participation into the co-curricular activity, build leadership qualitative through teamwork. If you plan well at the beginning, as I told you, from today onwards, make a timetable. These are the 2 years or these are the 3 years in your hand, right? If you can plan your calendar very well, you will definitely achieve your goals, right? There, I know कि आप लोगों ने बोला नहीं है कि मुझे placement चाहिए, but there are many students, right? Almost 90% students are sitting here. They have taken an admission for respective course like MBA and MCA for get into the corporate worlds, get into the industry, right? Career prospects, correct? How you can plan, how the midcom will help you to get ready industry. These are the 7 steps basically. The activity which are explained by the entire midcom team on previous sessions, right? These are the 7 steps which are included into these activities. I'll quickly run out through the objective of the training and placements, right? To arrange the campus placements, campus recruitments for entire students, those who are interested for placements. Then to prepare the students for face-to-face campus interviews, to provide career counseling, to develop spirit of entrepreneurship with the help of Kriya Center. The objective of training programs which we are having in place, like to develop your verbal and written communication skills, to improve you on analytical skills, technical skills, business etiquettes, functional skills, domain, aptitude training, and the one most and topmost important word missing from these slides, that is attitude. Attitude is the topmost skills which you need to develop, right? And I request here Professor Dr. Vijaya Gondane to explain the aptitude training test schedule. Ma'am, please.
Just minimize the slide and click. Okay, dear students, now why I am here to tell you about aptitude test. See, before entering into that, I would like to mention one thing, that your syllabus is designed as per the industry expectations and the requirements. So we are actually doing the revision of yours every program syllabus in every 6 months. So however your the syllabus is it is as per the industry expectations. Now why we are I am emphasizing on it, because however whatever the industry trends, as per the technology it's going on, we are doing the revisions in your syllabus, and accordingly we are trying to bridge in the gap in between the industry and the academia. Now why I am here when Arjun Kale sir is actually elaborating you or giving you all the information about the placements, because we are making you here employable ready through some value addition certification courses. So the timetables which you have received, uh, there we are adding the value addition certification courses classes. These are continuous 3 hours lectures which is there in your TT. Now, this particular aptitude tests are only for postgraduate students. Okay? These are only for the postgraduate students. So when I'm talking about value addition certifications, you are not only having the aptitude, but we are having business communication skills sessions in your every week once in every division. Then we are having um, even Excel and spreadsheet related, that too again using generative AI sessions, as well as aptitude and performance. Now when I'm talking about aptitude test, dear students, this is again one of the parameter. Not only group discussion, personal interviews are going to be there in your placement assessment of any respective particular company is expecting. So when a company is coming, they are going to have different rounds, and for which we are making you ready here in the department. So aptitude is one of the again parameter wherein all those students who are nominating themselves are going to go through the aptitude. Then again those who are cleared are going to go for GD. After GD, then PI, any company if they schedule technical round, if not then they are going for the HR round. So there are many rounds. So let me tell you, this is the schedule which we have arranged in this particular semester. So we are going to have total 4 types of aptitude test for each and every student. This is mandatory. If anybody miss out even a single test, will be opted out from the placement activity. So this is mandatory to all the PG students. That includes MCA, cloud computing and data science, then MTech construction management and MBA project and construction management, and remaining all MBA programs. So I'm starting with the first state, that is talent battle. Okay. Now talent battle will have total 10 series of aptitude test. So we have scheduled first about the talent battle orientation session on 9th September. Okay, so you will receive a message on your WhatsApp and through TCS Ion. Second, pre-assessment test is scheduled on 10th of September. So in orientation, you will be told and announced how these 10 different tests are going to be there. So your pre-assessment and post-assessment test will be, somehow your assessment will be done, that will be shared with you all. So apart from your regular 3 hours in a week to every division, the aptitude test sessions are scheduled, the training sessions wherein you will be, told and trained, and then accordingly your tests are scheduled. Third is again talent battle. Now these all 8 tests are scheduled on in online mode only. So you will receive a message 2 days before or 1 day before. On Saturday, specifically on Saturday first half, this particular test are going to be scheduled. You have to appear this test from your home or wherever you are or you will be. And last is the post assessment test will be scheduled on 18th November. All dates are, you could see it. These are scheduled somewhere in this particular semester only. So that is how your score will be displayed, will be shared with you all. You will get to know where you stands. Even this particular, test will make you again ready for the next assessment. Second is co-cubes test. Now what is this co-cubes test? Every one day, the entire day will be given to every division, MBA marketing or MTech construction management, in which you will be having certain, 8 to 10 different activities, and the assessments will be done, for which you have to be prepared. Some psychometric test, case study solving, aptitude test, interviews, etc., etc. And out of which your the way you stands today and the post assessment, your scores will be displayed. This is also mandatory. Third is Abacissa test. Now this is also from 7th October to 13th October it is scheduled. You will be receiving your time slots for particular division, and you have to come in the particular computer lab and you have to appear the test. Last is AMCAT. Now this is also one single test which we would be arranging it in computer lab on online mode only. So now these are the tests, dear students, which you need to appear. It is mandatory. If he or she fails to attend, will not be going for placements. So those would be again opted out from placement department itself. So it is a humble, request to each one of you to attend all the value addition certification courses classes, test in time, and I would like to end my, this particular aptitude test training session details with summarizing. This is like aptitude tests are very critical and important component for the placement activities, where this is the process again, and this will give you a fair idea, not only about the fair idea, but it will make you more efficient and effective also while doing the assessment, and the skill sets which are required and expected from the industry, we are going to make you ready. And that is how, as per the particular relevant jobs which are available, we are rather, I ensure that with this series of aptitude tests will make you suitable for a particular job, and that's how candidates can get selected for in a company wherever they dreams for. So I wish you all a good luck, and we are there to support you, we are there to guide you. For any support, the mentors, class teachers, and me as a PG head and the placement departments together, we are going to help you. Thank you. Um, Arjun sir, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your entire schedule and the support which is given by the academic team for these placements. Technical team, I would like to request you open up the Word file again. So guys, this is the schedule which are preparing us for the very first steps into the campus recruitment, which is the screening round through aptitude test, various aptitude tests. There are 80% of companies are having the screening round as an aptitude test, right? And this aptitude test is consist the various different domains, like it is starting from the technical and non-technical again, right? So that's the reason we have plan entire practice about the aptitude test, right? I'll just give the brief about this. Okay, the talent battle test, which is in our hand, which will be happening throughout online. There are two more top most important tests are there, right? One is CoCube and one is MCAT test. Guys, this test, the MCAT test, if anybody heard prior to this, that's good. But I'll just give the brief introduction about the MCAT test. The MCAT test will give you the entire assessment. What are the skill set that you are lagging, right? That is the one reports that we will be getting through the MCAT test. The secondary purpose of the MCAT test, the once the MCAT test is done, the entire your detail and the test score will be shared with various industries directly, right? Basis on that score sheet, you may be get directly call from the industry for your job purposes, right? This is the basic objective of MCAT test. Technical team, can we have a slide next, please? Slide, please. So guys, before moving into the entire placement procedure, right, here I would like to highlight the placement team. The placement team is led by Honorable Dr. Sunita Karan Madam, right? Under her guidance, the entire placement team is working. We have in placement team Srinivas Rao sir. Sir, can you come in front so that, please, sir, come forward. Okay. The next, the major supporting player that we have, like Ms. Swati Kore and the Hasmita Maule. These are the two placement coordinator with us. Okay, in case the Srinivas Rao and I am not available or we are not reachable to you, you can always reach out to these two people, right? Then we have academic supportive team from the various departments, right? The next, I would like to quickly run out through the placement process, how the placement process began, right? The basically placement process is divided into the three phases. The first page which starts from the students profiling, right? At university, we are using POD platform for the placements, communication and the placements processes, right? In that POD platform, first we build up the students profiling, right? It will give you the automatic resume, right? The next, after this profiling, we are approaching to the various company basis on your preferences and the basis on your choices, right? After getting the details from the companies, generally we verify the company details and the CTC details, which will be displayed on the notice board or which will be floated through the POD platform as well. Then phase 2 begins, right? Generally in phase 2, students profile will be scrutinized as per the company requirement and the interview process begin as per the company process. Every company is having a different process, right? Some company might be taking telephonic rounds, some companies might be directly involving into the operations rounds. Phase 3, this is also an important phase, right? After the phase 3, generally we prepare students for the interview processes. Like we conduct the demo mock interviews, we help to students to understand the job descriptions and the expected questions with the help of entire academic team, right? Then generally we will be able to understand the company profile, the competitors if any. Then post interview, those who are appearing for the interview processes, they can share their experiences with their colleagues, classmates. These are the few highlights from the 23-24 batch placements. These slides specially represent the most of the people are during the admissions also people are asking what about the average CTC and the maximum CTC. Here is the displayed the statistic about highest and average CTC for each course. These are the percentage from last 5 years for midcom, especially not for university. This is for midcom. These are the average and the highest CTC year wise. 23 and 24, the placement season still on. This is as on date statistic for 23 and 24 batch. And simultaneously, we already started for this 24 and 25 batch as well. Last slide, please. Something happen. F5. Presentation mode. So guys, these are the prominent recruiter for the university. At university level also, we have an entire central placement team also, right? Which we are already working to get in touch with various universities. These are the prominent recruiter associated with MIT Art Design Technology University. Thank you. We look forward your participation into the various activity. Thank you, students, and we look forward your support and the participation into the entire placement activity. To start with this, we will be having a live projects coming very soon. I think we are starting our live project from 31st of August, right? I would like to give you the brief idea about here. So you will be having a live project, upcoming live projects, right? Which is starting from 31st August to 7th of September, right? This is the period of live project. We will be having a detailed orientation about the same, right? Guys, I wanted to wish you all the best for your entire academic journey, right? Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, Dr. Vijaya Madam, for providing valuable information about career opportunities and placement support. Academic integrity is paramount. Dr. Sheetal Patil Madam will now elaborate on the examination code of conduct.
Good morning, all. On behalf of Midcom Exam Department, I welcome all the students of Midcom. Now, since from morning you are listening the presentations, right? Now, in everything, the end result is important, right? So, ours is a department which produce your result. We assess you continuously, and for every academic institutions, the exam department is very much important, right? So, uh, listen carefully. I will just take your 10 to 15 minutes and I will brief you about the exam department and the procedures you have to follow during this journey. Now, here is my agenda. I am going to brief you about exam assessment, academic and examination schedule, marking scheme for theory, practical as well as VAC UCC, and most important thing is exam form filling details. Without it, you will not be able to appear for exam. Then creation of APC ID and then unfair mean cases in exams. Now, before that, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Sheetal Patil, and I'm working in exam department. And being a part of exam department, we are going to design, organize, administer a wide range of examinations in MIDCOM and in MIT ADT University. Now, before you start your journey in Medcom, this is our website. You must have visited it. Now, where to visit to see the exam related information? So, on our website, there is a tab indicating the exam. I'm placing my pointer over there. So, therein you can get all the exam forms related information. So you have to visit the exam tab on our website, and therein you can download the required forms you will be needing throughout this academic career in Midcom. So all the important, see, last but not least, at the end, 10th number is examination ordinance and 11th number is academic ordinance. So once in a while you go and read that ordinances, because that are little bit different from university like Pune University or other government university. Here the rules are little bit strict. Now, as far as exam department is concerned, we are going to assess you rigorously, transparently. So, end result is important, I mentioned already. Now, whenever you are appearing for exam, there are two subjects, theory as well as practical. And in MIT, you are having WAC and UCC subjects. So, whenever you are appearing, you need to know the marking scheme. So as far as theory is concerned, 30 marks internal assessment is there, 70 marks end semester exam is there. So total 100 marks weightage is there. And again remember, there is a separate passing. In For 30 marks, minimum you have to secure 12 marks, and then out of 70 marks, minimum you have to secure 28 marks. Then only you will be passed in that particular subject. Now, as far as practical subjects are concerned, for MCA, BCA, it is more practical oriented courses. So you will be having 100 marks practical exam, in which 30 marks internal exam is there and 70 marks end semester practical exam is there. And remember, external from another college is going to come and take your viva, because we are preparing you for technical knowledge for companies, MNC companies. And as far as MBA, BBA programs are concerned, we are having 50 marks practical subject, in which 25 weightage is there. Are you getting, students? Okay. Now, as I told you, 30 marks are for internal. Now, these are the parameters. And this is a specimen for BCA MCA program. So, these are the parameters. Midterm prelim exam, that are internal exam. Then MCQ test, MCQs. Then other various other parameters are there. Uh, guest lecture, conferences, seminar, workshop. So you can read these parameters and you can imagine on what parameters we are assessing it. So you have to be very regular. You have to attend the guest lecture, industry expert lecture, seminars, workshop for your good career. And see, for BCA, we are, sorry, for BBA, we are having 300 marks. For MCA, BCA, 275 marks. And for MBA, 285 marks. And then we are converting for every subject. We are assessing based on these parameters. Your 30 marks will be converted or given on these parameters. Then, in Bitcom, we are having these many kinds of exam. Midterm prelim exam. Remember, midterm exam is after we complete 2 units. Based on 2 units, you have to give 30 marks exam. Midterm exam, that is very first exam. Prelim exam is after 4 units. Then practical WAC UCC exam is before the end semester exam. And then you're having regular, see right now you are in odd semester, first, third, fifth, and your exam is in the month of December. Then you will be in even semester, your exam will be in the month of May. So there are 6 kinds of exam which you are going to appear in this midcom. Midterm after 2 units, prelim after 4 units, practical VAC UCC exam, external practical external examiner will be there, backlog exam, then odd semester regular exam, and then what is this summer term exam? Summer term exam is for those students who are having grade as F or I. What is that? I am going to explain when you are going to deeper. So after that, even semester exam is there. Okay, in even semester exam, at the end you are having summer and makeup exam. It is for improvement. Then whenever you are entering in midcom, you will get valid PRN number or enrollment number, and midcom is having, or MIT Edit is having its own ERP exam portal, that is exam MIT apps, and on that exam MIT apps your PRN number is your login ID and your register mobile number is your password. Register mobile number is your password. So throughout your academics, you have to use this portal. Remember. Then, okay, this is very important slide and which I want to talk more on. See, for every exam, it is essential that you have to fill the form. If you are not, if you, for any reason, if you fail to fill the form, your 1 year will go in waste. You will be eligible in the next year, because if you are not able to fill the first semester form, you are not eligible for second semester form, and then you will be eligible in the next year July. So form filling is very, very, very must, and these are the steps. Whenever you are filling the form, what is important? Recent photograph you have to upload, then your signature you have to upload, and very important, ABC ID, which is mandatory. I will give the steps for that also. And on your exam portal, you have to mention the name as per your Aadhaar card. Without that, it will not be validated. Then you have to submit all the documents, including migration certificate also. So request your previous university to release your migration certificate as early as possible. Till the month of October, your migration should reach to our student section. Then your all fees should be clear. If any fee is pending, your form will not be visible. And most important thing is 75% attendance. Without that, you are not allowed to sit for exam. Our UG head and PG head is monitoring very strictly. And again, whenever you are filling the form, it should be in applied state. If it is in new state also, it is not valid exam form. Then this is a exam portal, and here just I'm showing the shortcuts, like go in exam form, then select the exam session for which you are appearing, then you have to click apply button. You have to click apply button. Without that, your form will not be stored in the system. And you have to select the subject. Many times student doesn't click that subject. So it is very important. Small things are there, but that are very important. Now I am coming to ABC ID. Now this ABC ID is very important for examination, for admission process, from form filling process, for appearing in applying for any other university. So what are the steps? First, you need to install the DigiLocker on your mobile. Then you have to link your Aadhaar number with DigiLocker. And before that, what is important, what is urgent, you have to link your phone number with your Aadhaar number. Without that, you will not be able to create the APC ID. I repeat. So if your phone number is not linked with your Aadhaar number, visit to nearest e-Seva center, because you are going to fill the exam form in the month of October, September, October. Before that, your ABC ID should be ready. Remember, try to create your ABC ID. Start now, start today. And then go to abcgovernment.in and log in using student option. So these are very important steps. Now, what are these grade points? So for every case, every course, you are going to get the grades. So this is a, in this particular slide, I'm explaining the grades. Now, what is important? Earlier, all other grades are common to all universities. Last three, satisfactory, S, U, non-satisfactory, and I, incomplete. What is this I, incomplete, stands for? For any reason, due to your health or due to death of any dear ones, if you are unable to sit for exam, this I, incomplete grade, is assigned to that particular subject. So if I grade is there, you can appear in summer and makeup. Now these are the important information which every student should know. You have to complete the course in the maximum duration, and this is a duration. If it is 3 years course, you have to complete it within 5 years. If it is 4 years course, you have to complete within 7 years. And if you are not able to complete within a stipulated time, you have to re-register, you have to take your admission again. Then semester re-registration is very important in the beginning of every semester. Then another, mentor. Mentor is a teaching faculty which is assigned to every student. So for any problem, you can approach to that mentor. Next one is student coordinator. Now for every 200 students, one student coordinator, administrative faculty is assigned to you. For any problem regarding document verification, exam form filling, semester registration, fees problem, you can approach him or her. And then very important point, malpractice in exam. If you perform any unfair mean in any course of your exam, in any end semester or any exam, there is a punishment decided by university, and it is very, very strict. What is this CPC? Current performance, means current paper is cancelled. And what is this WPC? If you repeatedly, or if you are performing the copy second time, whole semester performance is cancelled. Even though you are placed also, your whole semester performance is cancelled, and it will be followed strictly. So it is very, very important. If you are not knowing, if you are not prepared for that paper, leave it blank, leave the examination hall, but don't perform any malpractice during examination. Now, as far as result is concerned, so these are the terms. SGPA means semester grade point average. CGPA means cumulative grade point average. And cumulative performance, CGPA. If you want to appear for next year, minimum 4.5 CGPA is must. Without that, you will result in year down. So 4.5 CGPA is very important. And for undergraduate students, if you want to appear for third year, your first year subject should be clear. And then last table is regarding your class. So these are the rules for class, award of class. So this is again very important. Additional mark and grace mark. What is this? If you, grace marks are like any other university, minimum 6 marks you will get, or 1% of your total marks. And what is this? Additional marks are, if you are participating in curricular or extracurricular activities, maximum 25 marks will be awarded to you. And if you are just participating, 20 marks will be awarded to you in exam, and these trust me, these marks are awarded if your head HOD recommends you, it submits proper documents to exam department, we will forward it. So last, thank you and all the best from MIT exam department, and I think you will get the degrees with flying colors. This is a picture of convocation, and another picture I would like to mention with a pride that she's my daughter. She got gold medal in graduation as well as post graduation, and as a parent I feel very proud. So fulfill the dream of your parents, and in exam department we are there to help you for each and every query. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for emphasizing the importance of examinations and of fair practices. As we conclude this enriching session, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to all the speakers, dignitaries, and participants. May I request Dr. Chabi Sinha ma'am to please propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, students. So we come to the end of today's program. Respected Professor Dr. Mangesh Karar sir, Executive President and Vice Chancellor, MIT ADT University. Respected Professor Dr. Sunita Karar ma'am, Executive Director, MIT ADT University. Faculty colleagues, staff, students, and some parents who have accompanied them. It is a great honor for me to stand before you today to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion of the 9th Diksharamb ceremony of MITCOM. Firstly, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Dr. Mangesh Karar sir for his unwavering support and leadership. I also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Sunita Karar ma'am for her guidance and motivation. Your vision and commitment have set the foundation for the successful celebration of today's event. Thanks are also extended to Dr. Santosh Darare sir, Director Kriya, for taking out time from his busy schedule and briefing us about Kriya. A special thanks to our principal, Dr. Sangeeta Funde ma'am, for inspiring words and motivating students to strive for excellence. I would also like to express our sincere appreciation to the organizing committee members who have worked tirelessly behind the scene to make this event truly memorable and successful. Can we have a huge round of applause for all those who worked behind the scene to make such a successful event today? To our esteemed faculty members and staff members, thank you for your constant support. Your dedication and hard work are evident in the seamless execution of today's ceremony. Lastly, to the newly inducted students of MITCOM, congratulations to each one of you. And can we have a round of applause for each one of you, right? For making the best decision of your life to be part of this ceremony today. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. When new students enter any institution, they come with diverse thoughts, backgrounds, and preparation. They come into a very unfamiliar environment, An important task, therefore, is to welcome new students and prepare them for their new role. I'm sure you have paid full attention to all the points that were covered, and I'm sure you will adhere to all that is expected from you in your academic journey here. And I'm also confident that you will transform yourself into winning personalities and will shine in whatever path you choose for yourself. I'd like to end with a motivational poem by Sohan Lal Dwivedi, and it is in Hindi and it goes like this. लहरों से डर कर नौका पार नहीं होती, लहरों से डर कर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती। नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चलती है, नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चलती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पर 100 बार फिसलती है, मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, चढ़कर गिरना गिरकर चढ़ना ना अखड़ता है, आखिर उसकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती। With these words, once again, I thank you all for making this event a huge success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, and thank you, madam, for a wonderful poem. We are confident that this induction program has geared up you all with the necessary tools to excel in your academic journey. Thank you all once again for being a part of this memorable occasion. We hope you carry cherished memories from today as you embark on this new chapter of your lives. And now here, at this point, I would like to make few announcements, so hear me out very carefully. First, we have to gather at the stairs outside the dome for a group photograph. After the photograph, you all can proceed for lunch at Manet at your own expenses. Okay, Manet Met, that is Manet Mess, but at your own expenses. And then to the Skill Bridge program at Midcom 7th floor IT building. Lunch break timing will be 12:30 to 1:20. And after that, please report on time on or in 1:30 for Skill Bridge program. Buses have arranged for you all outside the dome, which will take you first to the Manet Mess and then to the Midcom building. Next, kindly collect your rule book from the entrance. Those who have not collect your rule book, please collect your rule book from the entrance of the dome. And those who have not given their attendance, please go and mark your attendance after the Pasaidan. So here we have come to the end of our today's induction program, and I request the technical team to please play the Pasaidan. I request you all to rise and join your hands for Pasaidan.
आता विश्वात्मके देवे
I request you all to please maintain silence. Do not go out. Students, please wait.